I know, sir.
I mean, you told, what's her name back there? What's her name? Probation officer. Right there.
yeah, I don't know. We never formally
It
introduced.
ain't baby girl, right?
Huh?
It ain't baby girl. That ain't her name, is it?
I know we never formally introduced each other.
All right, well, you kept calling her baby girl. I'm just wondering.
One
You
time,
thought that was her name?
and I didn't even fully say it.
Okay.
Huh.
But you kept, I mean, you told her up and down you didn't have a
Hey,
problem with alcohol.
Sir, I don't say I don't have a problem, but it's not like when I was a kid going through all this.
It looks like it because it's never stopped.
No.
See you. Ms. Leshy?
Thank you, Your Honor. We're present in the state of Ohio versus Richard Petrich, case number 25 CR 148. Defendant is in court represented by John Katika. We are here today for purposes of sentencing. The defendant previously pled guilty to count 1, possession of cocaine and felony of the 5th degree in violation of Revised Code Section 2925.11 with the attached forfeiture specification. The court referred the defendant for a pre-sentence report and drug and alcohol evaluation and scheduled sentencing for today. Those reports have been completed and the state's prepared to proceed with sentencing.
Excuse me.
All right, Mr. Fatika.
Good morning, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to review the PSR and the drug and alcohol evaluation. I'd like to highlight the fact that Mr. Petrich has been at the Lake County Jail for 51 days. No institutional incidents have been reported during that time. He's a self-employed plumber. We acknowledge that he has a fairly lengthy history. 2 prior prison, the most recent in 1993. I don't believe he has any felonies since that 1993 conviction. We'd ask the court to consider community control sanctions here, conditioned on Mr. Petrich attending AA meetings, getting a home group and a sponsor.
I have a sponsor. I haven't seen him in a while, but.
Petrich, what do you want to tell me?
First of all, I want to apologize for my appearance right now. I've been trying, sir. I don't hang around with nobody like I used to. I don't know what I want to tell you. I want to tell you that I want this all to go away, but it's not going to happen. But I will do whatever's required of me, sir. I really needed to go to work. I'm just costing me a lot of money right now, $2,000 probably. But I will do whatever's required of me, sir. I apologize for my behavior. I leave the alcohol alone for a while. I mean, I do sometimes. I binge drink, but yeah, I can control it. I can. But I'm gonna just leave it alone for a little while, sir. I'm 55 years old. I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore. I apologize.
So what happened with this offense?
What happened.
Yep, back on January 27th.
Oh, I don't like saying, but sometimes I use it for ED purpose too. Sometimes, I apologize for that.
No, I mean, what happened inside of Mark's?
I don't recall actually,
Why not?
because I was probably drinking too much.
Because you were blind drunk, right?
I was not blind. I was in a blackout. I assume.
Okay.
I remember parts of it.
Where were you drinking that day?
On the street.
What do you mean on the street?
No, I wasn't. I mean, on a bus stop somewhere or something. I don't know.
It's like in January. What are you doing outside of the bus stop drinking?
Traveling, yeah, I don't drive.
Traveling where?
I don't know, wherever the bus takes me, I guess. Yeah,
Well, where were you going then?
I was gonna go home. I was coming to Lake County, was because the bus changes from the RTA to the Lake train right there at Shoregate.
I thought you lived in Euclid.
I do live in Euclid. Well, my
Why
buddy,
were you taking the RCA to the lake train in Willow?
well, my buddy lives on, what is it, damn, I can't remember the street's name, right across from the park. Yeah, right, I'm going to visit some friends.
Which
That
part?
was, we got you three.
Which,
The Menor Park, where the pool's at right there, right past the cemetery.
it's Willoughby.
Yeah. I don't know exactly, sir. I mean, I don't know.
I wasn't asking exactly. I'm just asking
Okay.
questions and you're
Yes.
gonna be, I don't know what
I'm
kind of
just
answer.
babbling.
Okay. You don't have an alcohol problem?
Not necessarily. I was real bad during the early '90s and stuff like that. But I've grown out of that. I've grown up somewhat. You know what I mean? It's a lot of danger out there right now. You know what I mean? But I go to meetings still now. I just haven't been. I've been trying to do it by myself and without the help
You got like a shitload of disorderly intox,
with the help of the
drug
Lord.
abuses. I mean,
It's
going back
ridiculous.
forever and it's not changed, but you don't have a problem?
It's ridiculous.
Well, it seems to me you got all these things because you got a pretty bad drinking problem, don't you?
I had bad luck. You know, I guess.
What?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I
look, on January 27, you created your own luck because you couldn't stop touching people.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so that had nothing to do with luck.
I know. Yes, sir.
You got, what time of day was this? Do you remember?
After work,
Any idea how much you drank that day?
no.
No.
But I don't eat. That's no. It's not an excuse. But
Look,
I know, sir.
I mean, you told, what's her name back there? What's her name? Probation officer. Right there.
I don't know. We never formally
It
introduced.
ain't baby girl, right?
Huh?
It ain't baby girl. That ain't her name, is it?
I know we never formally introduced each other.
All right. Well, you kept calling her baby girl. I'm just wondering.
Once
You thought that was her
and,
name?
and I didn't even fully say it.
Okay.
Huh.
But you told her up and down you didn't have a
Hey,
problem with alcohol.
I'm sorry, I don't say I don't have a problem, but it's not like when I was a kid going through all this.
It looks like it because it's never stopped. I mean, there's a disorderly conduct on January 13th. This happens on January 27th. I mean, this is constant your whole life. What are you doing with the cocaine?
Well, I was using it for some extracurricular activities. It's not.
Like what, playing baseball or what? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
No, this is for the ladies, for the girls too.
How often were you using it?
I don't, because I barely get any.
Okay, but you told me you had it because you were gonna use it.
Yeah.
So my question is, how often do you use it?
Maybe a few times a year at that. I don't know.
Okay. You don't think I believe that, do you?
I don't think I believe it either.
All right.
Because
Well, you shouldn't tell me it if you don't believe it. I mean,
what do you mean? I don't know.
listen,
Sir, I don't use
you
it.
clearly, you got caught with crack cocaine when you were blacked out drunk in January.
Yeah.
You've been drinking and drugging your whole life. Okay? I think you told either the drug and alcohol evaluator or Miss Henley that you hadn't used it like since '94. Okay? Clearly, none of that's
I
true.
didn't say I didn't use it since '94.
When did you say that?
I said I haven't been in trouble since 1994. Like that felony wise. I mean,
All right.
misdemeanors is yes. I mean,
No big deal?
no, it is a very big deal. It's costing me a lot of money, and time too.
Then why do you keep doing that? If you can, you said you can stop drinking, you were gonna quit drinking for a
I
while.
have no excuse, sir.
I know, but if you could stop drinking, why don't you stop drinking?
I do.
When? When you're in jail? I mean, show me any extended period of time where you haven't gotten in trouble for drinking or drugs for the last 30 years or so. There isn't any.
Yeah, okay, well, then you see all these cases, if you're saying that's true, okay, how many of them is there? 20? Okay, we'll say that. And then how many days of that? You want to point out, oh, that's what they do. People, you could do 99, you got 100 things to do. But if you do 99 things right, one thing you do wrong, boy, they point that out. But the 99 things then they do right, it doesn't count. You do one thing you do wrong. Oh, what? Just like what's going on right now. So I will promise you, I will follow the guidelines, whatever you ask me to do. Go to meetings, you know what I mean? I can't win. You know what I mean? Unless I try, you know?
That's right. You can't win unless you try.
Yes, sir.
Problem is you don't try.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. There's no objective proof that you've tried.
Okay. That's. So I do try.
Where do you live?
That was my father, my brother.
Well, your father don't want you living, so what are you gonna
What
do?
do you mean you don't want me living there?
Just telling you, he don't want you living.
I don't really want to live there either. But, you know, right now, I'm going through some changes, you know? But I had a trailer at the park and they closed the park, they sold the whole land. And,
Where?
Yucca Beach,
Where's the trailer?
they sold it. They
sold your trailer?
Yeah, they tore the whole property down. My brother owned it and he got the money. I didn't own it, I was renting.
Was that? When did you live on Huntmere?
Just recently. Because the lady that she bought a house, she lived in a trailer park too. I moved with her. She passed away just within the last 6 months, and her daughter now lives there. And my belongings are some of my belongings are still there.
Where'd you get the cocaine from?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, it's not
Just ended up in your pocket or what?
No, it's somewhere in a bar. I don't know. I'll tell you, I was half in the bag. You know, I mean, in a trunk, whatever you want to call it.
Did you pay for it?
Yeah,
How much did you pay for it?
$30
How do you know that?
because I know and I have my money.
But you don't know what bar you were in?
No, it was at 185th, probably at some St. Joe's, right across the street from St. Joe's.
Is that where you usually got it?
Sure, no, I don't usually do it, sir.
Well, I mean, you said you got it 3 times. How did you know where to get it then?
Some of my buddies, they say, hey, I know where, but I don't mess with that stuff because there's selling stuff that'll kill you right now. And I don't do it, so I drink.
So how did you know it was in this cocaine?
Well, I didn't, sir. I don't.
Then why would you take it if you don't know what's in it if it's killing people? All right, I can't take it anymore. Ms. Alessi?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state is recommending prison in this case. The defendant has demonstrated historically that he is not amenable to community control sanctions, and certainly is not amenable in this case. He's been convicted of vandalism, theft, aggravated menacing, assault, drug abuse, contempt of court on 6 occasions,
30 years.
slew of misdemeanor convictions, disorderly conduct, resisting, attempted theft, criminal trespass, open container, DUI, even though he contends today that he doesn't have a drinking problem. He served 2 prior prison terms.
What'd you say to her?
Thanks.
Were you being sarcastic to her?
No, sir.
Okay. I think you were.
No, I wasn't.
All right, go ahead.
2 prior prison terms, most recently being released in 1994, and he has 7 active misdemeanor warrants. Again, given his history, what's been said here today in court, his conduct here in court, I think he's demonstrated. He doesn't follow the law, he doesn't follow the orders of the court, and prison would be appropriate here. He has 51 days credit.
What were you thanking her for?
For helping me.
You don't seem like you want any help. You seem like you're bothered about having to do any of this stuff anyway.
No, sir, no, sir, I don't know, I thought I was okay, I am okay. I'm not,
You're not okay.
sir, I am.
No, you're not. Go ahead, your turn. I mean, come on, look at your record. You can't stop drinking and you can't stop doing drugs. And you're in Mark's blackout drunk, touching people in the store. You're okay?
Um,
All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report and the drug and alcohol evaluation. I considered all the provisions in 29, 29, 11, 12, and 13. I'm going to place you on community control for 3 years.
Thank you, sir.
You're going to serve 101 days in jail with credit for 51. I'm sorry, 111 with credit for 51. The last 30 days, you're going to be in the jail treatment program. You're going to complete that and follow all recommendations. After you complete that, you're going to enter into either Lake House or Concord Pines, and you're going to follow all those recommendations. You're to have no drugs or alcohol, and you'll be screened.
What?
Did you hear what I said?
No,
Please shut up.
I don't
You can
even,
please be quiet. I'll send you a copy of the entry, okay? It's time to be quiet now.
and this is my,
Please,
my
please,
way.
please, shut up.
This is,
You're going to attend at least 4 AA meetings a week and get a sponsor. Going to get a valid driver's license. Going to obtain and maintain full employment. No contact with Marks and Willowick. You're going to pay the cost of supervision fees. Anything else, Ms. Henley?
Your Honor, would you like him to take care of his warrants?
Where are they from?
Cleveland Heights. Shaker.
There's Cleveland Heights, Shaker Heights.
In East Cleveland.
And he's the,
All right, then another provision, you clear all your warrants. And do you understand all the terms, Mr. Petrich?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
No, I'm happy.
All right, if you don't comply with the terms, the state will file a motion to terminate your community control. If they find you violated, then I'll terminate you and you'll spend 12 months in prison. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Anything else, Mr. Leshy?
Forfeiture of the cocaine, Your Honor.
Forfeited?
Thank you.
Mr. Fatika?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.